Good morning. I'm Dr. Jyoti Kumar. Today we'll discuss about the topic scheduler in operating system. We have three type of scheduler. One is a short-term scheduler, other one is a long-term scheduler, other one is a mid-term scheduler. Here we can call the short-term scheduler as a CPU scheduler, and here we can call a long-term scheduler as a job scheduler. Here in short-term scheduler, it selects which process should be executed next and allocate the CPU. It's short-term scheduler. And coming to the long-term scheduler, it selects which process should be brought into the ready queue. We can term it as long-term scheduler. We discussed about five-state process model in the previous class. In five-state process model, we have five states: new, ready, running, termination, and then waiting state. Here, new is actually a process that was created, and this new process is admitted to the ready state. So when a new process which is admitted to the ready state, we can term it as a long-term scheduler, or it is called as a job scheduler, because it selects the process should be brought into the ready queue. A new process which is ready in a new state and it is brought into the ready queue. In that case, we can term it as a long-term scheduler. Coming to the short-term scheduler, it's actually a CPU scheduler. We know we have each process in a ready queue. That means if it is a queue, we have n number of processes in a ready queue. Each process, we need to allocate the time for each process in the CPU. If a process is going to move from ready queue to the running state, then we can term it as short-term scheduler, because we are allocating a CPU for a particular process from the ready queue to the running state. So we can term it as a short-term scheduler. That's what they represent it as. Select which process should be executed next and allocate the CPU. We are allocating a processor for a particular process for the execution. And here we have something called as a process can describe as either IO bound process or CPU bound process. Spending more time during an IO operation than the computation process, we can term it as IO bound process. Or if it is a CPU bound process, spending more time during the computation than the input-output operation. When coming to the midterm scheduler, here this is a more important thing. We have a swapping technique in midterm scheduler. We can add a degree of multiprogramming needed to decrease, removing the process from the memory. Right, removing the process from the memory simply, we have the process is in the progress in the processor, and if there is a prioritized process which is allocated, then the process which is running in the CPU is going to move out, or it is going to swap out, and then the prioritized process is going to get in the particular processor. So the swap out process is again move to the ready queue. Right? Its partially executed process is going to swap out, and it is again get swap into the ready queue. This is what actually ready queue means. It is a ready state. So the swap out process is going to move out, and it is going to get in through the ready queue. So this is actually this is what we say. And we have one more thing. When this is swap out process from the CPU, it may require an input-output operation, and this input-output operation was done. Then it is again moved to the ready queue for make it ready to move to the CPU. So in both the cases, okay, the CPU is going to swap out when a prioritized process is given. So one is moved to the waiting state, the other one is moved to the ready state. This one we can term it as a suspended wait, and we can term it as suspended ready. So this operation we can term it as this swapping operation, okay, from CPU again to the ready state and then coming back to the CPU. This swap in swap out operation we can term it as midterm scheduling. Thank you.